Hi, hold on, Josiah. You can show in a second. Hi, I'm Joy, and this is David, and this is Josiah.
Cover the screen.
This is Daniel. Say hi, Daniel.
What are you doing?
And we are in our garden at home. And the kids are picking. Josiah, look.
It's spicy.
Josiah, show them what you're picking. Peppers, because we're going to make. What are we gonna make?
Stuffed pepper.
We're gonna make stuffed peppers today. So David has the tomatoes, and what else do you have, David? Daniel has the basil and the, what is that?
I ate
tomatoes. And they're gonna pick a few more things. Okay, Daniel and Josiah, can you guys get us some more vegetables from the garden?
Butter.
Go ahead.
Butter.
That's okay.
Butter.
Josiah, come on. Let's go get some more vegetables from the garden. Go ahead. You ready? Can you find some tomatoes? I'll hold your pepper. That's a big pepper. Look how big it is. It's as big as David's head. All right, Josiah and Daniel. Josiah and Daniel are going to get some more ingredients for our stuffed peppers. We're going to go inside, and I already have some ground beef cooking and some rice. So in our stuffed peppers is going to be, it's a pepper with ground beef, rice, tomato sauce, and some cheese. And then we bake it in the oven, and it's that easy. We're going to make our own sauce in the blender, and we're going to mix it with all the other ingredients, but it's so easy to make because you could just use a regular jar or can of sauce and mix it all up, put it in the pepper, sprinkle some cheese on it, and there you have a delicious dinner. It sounds a little weird to the kids because kids don't usually like peppers, but once they taste the flavor, it tastes more like a pasta dish, a healthy pasta dish than anything. So guys, can you get me some more tomatoes from the garden?
Which one's the pepper? Yay! Which one's the good one?
And then show me on the video. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see the garden. So it is September, so we're at our last leg here with the garden vegetables. There we have a Genovese tomato. It looks like a pumpkin. It's not completely ripe yet, but it is delicious still. And then we have some other tomatoes right here. We have different varieties of tomatoes, and the kids are probably picking the really ripe cherry tomatoes that we have. Can you show everyone the cherry tomatoes, Josiah? Can you show everyone what you found? So we have a whole bunch of these. Don't do that. We have a whole. That's okay. We have so many. If he likes to eat peppers, then great. He's healthy.
He just bit the pepper.
So there we have the little cherry tomatoes, and there's a whole bunch in there. And then we have our basil too, and our basil and our basil and everything. We just put it all in the blender with some salt and some spices and some garlic, and we make our own tomato sauce. Right, guys? Yeah. All right. So are you guys ready to go inside and make some stuffed peppers? Are you ready, David? Hi, everyone who's just joined. We're going to make stuffed peppers for dinner tonight. Again, the stuffed peppers have a mixture of ground beef with rice, cheese, tomato sauce, put inside of a pepper and then sprinkled with some cheese. And then we bake it in the oven, and it comes out tasting like a really healthy pasta dish. Even my kids who don't even like peppers enjoy it. Josiah doesn't remember eating it because the last time we had it was maybe last summer, but each one of my children enjoyed it. So guys, come on, get the tomatoes and we're gonna go inside and finish.
Okay.
So David has a pepper that's like as big as his head right here. It came straight from our garden. but I already picked some, and what I do is I cut them in half and I take out the seeds and I lay them on a tray and put them in the oven before I stuff them, because I want them to get a little bit soft so that it doesn't take too long for them to cook later on. So while I'm cooking my peppers in my pepper halves in the oven, I cook the ground beef and the rice, and in the meantime my pepper halves are getting nice and soft. That way I could just stuff the peppers and put the rice mixture and the rice and the beef mixture right in. So right here is where I have the, I'm gonna flip it around. Right here is where I have the ground beef. I cooked it up already, and I used brown rice this time. It came out really good. There's the brown rice. It's a long grain type, and I have my peppers. I have more peppers. Oh, I have cucumbers too for our vegetable side dish. And I have all of our tomatoes. I'm going to throw it into my Vitamix blender with some garlic and some basil. It's called a Vitamix blender because that's the brand name that they decided to call it. I love the Vitamix. Is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite tools to use in the kitchen. So, hi everyone who's just joined. Sorry, I have all the kids with me, so it's hard to comment on. It's hard to say hello to everyone's comments. But I see you all there. I see Fred and Maggie and Alvaro. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking and subscribing and joining our YouTube family. So we are going to, here, let's put it here. All right, and Josiah is here putting, oh, hold on, let's rinse those first. We're gonna rinse them first, okay? So we're gonna rinse them and then we're gonna throw them in. Okay, so here, they're clean, throw them in. Here you go. Here, I'll throw them in for you.
And these ones.
All right?
And these ones.
Very good. Yes, we clean them first. So we are making our sauce mixture. We are going to make the sauce for the stuffed peppers.
Wait.
And again, the stuffed peppers have a mixture of, here, you could put this tomato in. The stuffed peppers have a mixture of ground beef, tomato sauce, ground beef, tomato sauce, rice, and cheese.
You could put the
And some
flowers
spices
in.
too. Yeah, you could put the flowers in. Baby David wants to eat a whole tomato, but he's just squeezing it all over me, so that's why he's screaming right now. Here, you could have the little one. You could have the little one. There he goes. He likes them. They're delicious. So I am using the Vitamix blender to add my,
Here.
to make my sauce.
Here,
I
blender.
just blend it up, and then
blender.
usually to make my sauce, I will add all the spices. I'll put it in a pot, and I'll boil it till it reduces and thickens. But I don't really need to do that with the stuffed peppers because it will the rice will soak up some of the juices, because I didn't make the rice too tender. It's a little bit oh, he's squeezing the tomato all over me. Ah! Okay, no more, all done. Yee. Okay, so
Mom, I had a dream
So my
that I
kids-
was eating mud.
uh-oh. Let's not talk about that on YouTube. He said I had a dream where we were eating mud. So basically I have all of my tomatoes in the blender, and wait, let's rinse that one first. I don't want any dirt in there. So we have all of our tomatoes in the blender. They put basil in there. I'm gonna go get some garlic cloves.
Ew, Mom!
My sister, who's a farmer in Maine, gives me the best garlic.
Wait, she's a farmer?
Yeah, she's a farmer. Well, she does a lot of
Wait, are you a farmer?
I am not a farmer, but we live in an old farmhouse. And I have a nice, pretty garden.
Wait, the people who lived here
So here's our
before
big garlic
used to
clove that
have
my
a
sister
farm?
in Maine gave us.
Mom.
I forgot to plant them, but she said, you know what, eat them, plant them, whatever. But I'll plant them this winter because I still have a whole bunch. So drop that in there.
Why would you
And
plant in
we
this
have.
winter? They don't even grow in the winter.
They do. Garlic actually will you want to have them prepared in
It
the
would
ground.
grow anywhere.
They won't
They
sprout up, but they will start growing. Okay, so who wants to help me turn on the blender?
Me.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
It's not high.
Wait.
It's
No.
on one.
Okay, then
and
you
it's
open this
up.
up.
Okay.
Okay.
I can put it on.
Okay, hold on. All right. Good. All the
can
knobs
put
are
it
turned
on.
down.
Garlic.
Now we're gonna plug it in.
There. Pepper.
Okay. Does it reach?
Pepper.
Okay, I'll plug it in.
And
There. All right. And then
it
let's.
won't let me.
Oh no, it's plugged in. I plugged it in. There. Okay. Now, are you ready, Josiah?
Yeah.
There we go. It's looking good. Okay, turn it up a little bit. Nice. We're gonna make this into a nice puree. All right. We have our garlic, tomatoes, basil, and then we're gonna add some salt. All right. The kids ditched me. All right. So in here, there is not a smoothie in here. There are tomatoes, basil, garlic. We are making a sauce for our stuffed peppers. So I am going to take this. I'm going to take this mixture. We took some fresh tomatoes from the garden. We had a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes in there.
What?
And we decided to make our dinner really fresh. And there's the ground beef. We're gonna pour that right in. And the baby's helping me pour it in. All right. Oh, don't put your hands in there. Don't put your hands in there.
There's not that
Josiah,
much
can you help me? The baby's trying to put his hands in there.
I can dump it.
Yeah.
Ah.
There you go. All right. Great job, Josiah.
There's so much sauce.
Josiah's always my kitchen helper. Whenever I'm about to make something, he comes in and says, "Can I help?" And sometimes I say yes, and sometimes I don't have time to manage the mess that kids make when they're in the kitchen. But it's always fun. It's always fun to teach them how to cook, because then they have the skills that they need for when they grow up. And yeah, we start little by little by letting them make eat some easy things and just
It's
helping put
tomato
ingredients
sauce.
in.
It's tomato sauce.
Yeah, it's tomato sauce. So I'm going to heat up. Okay, now you have to get down because mommy's going to turn the heat on. Okay, get down. Thank you, Daniel.
It's gonna get burned.
Yeah. So now I'm going to turn on. No, don't touch. Now I'm going to turn on the heat. Okay, we already made our rice. We made some brown rice that we're going to add to the mixture. And this is our tomato sauce
A little bit
mixed
of rice.
mixed with the beef. And we are going to cook it a little bit. We're going to make it nice and warm. Inside of the oven, we have our pepper halves. I put them in the oven to cook a little bit with some salt on it. That way they're going to be a little bit soft. They're going to be a little bit soft for when we stuff them, so it won't take as long to cook. And then we're going to add cheese at the end. We're going to mix some cheese in there. Okay. So as we have everybody say hi. Hi. And there's Josiah back there. So we have our peppers cooking. We have our rice we already cooked. We have our sauce that we made in the blender where we mixed the sauce with the ground beef that we cooked. So we have the last thing that we need is the cheese. The last thing we need is to grate the cheese. And then we have all our ingredients for our stuffed peppers. Right, David? Yeah. David, he's my little sidekick. He always wants to be in my arms. So I have learned to cook with one hand practically. Daniel, get down, okay? When that's ready, I'll let you know, okay? When that's ready, I'll let you know. You need to get down. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna get the cheese for our there. And you can use any type of cheese. I have marble longhorn cheese. The best cheese I think is I don't know. I like all the cheeses in it. I would put anything from cheddar.
No, Mom, that's cheddar. That's cheddar.
It looks like cheddar, but this one's marble longhorn. It's the color of cheddar. I don't know. I think a lot of the cheeses they make in the United States taste really similar. But get down, please. Get down. Okay, thank you. So I am going to grate the cheese that is going to go into the mixture. So again, for anyone who just joined, he wants a slice of cheese. I'll get you a slice of cheese. He loves cheese. So for anyone who has just joined, we have peppers that we picked from our garden. And this one that the kids helped me pick is almost as big as David's head. It's huge. But we already sliced some up, put them in the oven to get a little bit soft. And we're going to, oh, hi, Mommy and Daddy Moments. Subscribe to my channel and also subscribe to my sister, Mommy and Daddy Moments. You can see our families together. We do vacations together and we have all of our kids play together. We have 4 of our kids are very similar in age. I have 7 kids. My sister has 4 kids. So we have 4 sets of kids that are best friends between my sister's kids and mine. And we do a lot of vacations and family birthday parties. My sister and my sister-in-law are both godsends when it comes to birthday parties. But anyway, subscribe to her channel at Mommy and Daddy Moments and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see some more. So anyway, we're making stuffed peppers for anyone who's just joined our live. We're making stuffed peppers, and inside the stuffed peppers, there is meat, cheese, rice, and tomato sauce, and it's a mixture, and it goes into the pepper, topped with some cheese, and it gets baked in the oven. And right now, we had just made some tomato sauce in the Vitamix blender. We cooked the ground beef, we cooked the rice, and we mixed the sauce with the ground beef, and we have it cooking right here. And we made some brown rice. We're gonna eventually add the rice to the sauce and beef mixture. And we put in the oven, we already put the peppers to get nice and soft. And then we're going to put the whole mixture into the peppers topped with cheese and shove it back into the oven to warm up a little bit more. So that's what we have going on. We have a garden outside and we have some vegetables that need to be used up before it gets too cold and before the bugs get to them. So that's what we have going on right now. And right now I'm going to grate some cheese. This is David right here. Say hi, David. David, say hi. Hi. That's you. You see that? Yeah. And so we're gonna grate some cheese. Oh, David wants more cheese. I was gonna grate the cheese, but then David asked for some, and then I got sidetracked. Here, that's for you. Okay, so I have my cheese shredder and cheese grater. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. All right, so
I'm going to slice of cheese.
Okay, hold on. Everybody wants cheese. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough I don't know if I'm gonna have enough left for the recipe. Here's your cheese.
Ooh.
Okay, and here's your cheese.
A big one? That's cheddar.
It tastes like cheddar, but it's called marble longhorn.
Marble?
So, yeah, marble.
It tastes exactly like cheddar.
Oh, the fridge is open.
I want another one.
All right, so we're grating the cheese. We're shredding it up. And then we're going to put it in our mixture. Here, I'll give you more cheese. Hold on. We're going to put it in our mixture of meat and sauce and rice. And then we're going to stuff it in our green pepper.
Another one.
Okay. All right. Can you tell Jacob? All right. All right, so we are shredding the cheese right now for our stuffed peppers. And the kids are eating it faster than I can shred it. Does that happen to anyone else? Oh no. Let's see. Let me see. Anybody else saying anything here? Hi, Brown Biotech. Hello, SH.
Wait, are you making meat sauce?
Yeah, what? Actually, you're right. One of the older kids should help me with David. But the thing is, I want him to be on my live, but the older ones don't want to. They don't want to be on YouTube. So, my one son says, if you get 100,000 subscribers, I'll be on your channel. The back of his head is on my channel. You'll see a bunch of videos of big bro with the back of his head doing fun stuff with the baby. But right now, he'll definitely hold the baby. But I want baby to be in the video, and then it wouldn't be possible.
Why
for
doesn't Caleb want his head in?
It wouldn't be possible for me to have David in the video
In what?
if they hold him. Maybe when my husband gets home from work, he'll hold him. So, all right. So we have. Okay, say hi, guys. That's. You guys are eating too much cheese. I gotta save some for the recipe.
I'm eating a tiny bit. Look how much I'm eating.
All right, so we have the sauce mixed with the beef. Ooh, I'm fogging up here. Okay, we have the sauce mixed with the beef right here, and we have the rice mixture right here. I'm still fogging up. Oh my goodness.
Is that,
There it is. I'm gonna lower it.
is that meat sauce?
I'm gonna turn it off actually.
No, is that
That
meat
is meat
sauce?
sauce. Right here is
called-
meat sauce.
it's called-
And that is brown rice. And in the oven we have our green peppers. And those are the peppers that we're gonna stuff.
Hey, Mom, what?
That is brown rice. And then we have the cheese that we are going to top it in. And we have Daniel who's eating all the cheese. Yeah.
I'm not eating all of
But
it.
you're gonna do this at the end,
Yeah.
and you're gonna sprinkle it on.
Like this.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
this.
So I am going
And
to
it's
get.
gonna be
All right, guys. Now you guys.
This is how I
Now
do
you
it.
guys know the rules. When I have hot stuff, you go on the other side. So go on the other side quickly. Okay, so that we could have dinner tonight. We want to have dinner tonight. Go ahead on the other side. Go ahead. Go ahead. Other side so I could get the hot stuff out. Okay.
Pepper. Tomato.
Yeah.
Pepper.
All right. So I
Pepper.
do need to add a little bit of salt to the sauce. Okay.
Tomatoes.
Oh dear. Okay, Daniel, go on the other side so I can get the hot stuff over. Okay, we have to be as safe as possible in the kitchen. So I have an island right here and then chairs on the other side, and the kids get to sit on the other side, and it looks like they're watching a cooking show and they're watching me. So when I get the hot stuff out, they can sit back there and see what's going on. So Josiah, I'm gonna have you hold David so that I could bring the food over. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do it while it's on the stove. So, all right, there we have our sauce with beef mixture. We're making stuffed peppers for anyone who's just joined our live. And I have the rice, and I'm going to, there is beef and tomato sauce in here. You could use canned tomato sauce. I used a homemade tomato sauce that we made in the Vitamix blender right here. And I am going to take my rice and mix it with my beef and sauce mixture right here, putting it all in. It's gonna be delicious. I love stuffed peppers. I enjoy it better than I enjoy pasta, and to me it tastes kind of like a pasta dish. So here it is, and that's the rice with the sauce and beef mixture. I do have to add a little bit more. I do have to add a little bit more salt to that. And if I want to make it a little bit thicker, I could add tomato paste. It's looking good there. And I'm going to add a little bit more garlic powder, just for a little bit flavor. And I'm going to add a little bit more salt. I got my mom gave me this pretty salt shaker here. It's a sunflower. So, okay. And you can even add you can even add like carrots and onions if you like your food to be like hearty and chunky. But I have kids, and kids don't always enjoy that the texture of certain foods, and I think the rice texture and the meat texture is enough. But if it were up to me, I would add all kinds of different vegetables. David, say hello. Okay. David, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say, I'm cooking with Mama today. Yeah, Mama's holding me. He's in my arms. I think he wants to walk around. He loves walking. So I'm gonna let him do that for a little while. Okay, so here I have my mixture. Whoop. And I'm gonna see how it's tasting here, see if it has enough salt. Very good. Very good. Delicious. All right. So there it is. I'm making stuffed peppers. I'm going to put the beef sauce and rice into.
What are you doing?
I'm just drinking water, honey. And I'm going to put it in my stuff it into my peppers with some cheese. And again, you could use homemade sauce, you could use canned sauce. You can use whatever kind of sauce that you like the best and what's easiest for your family, because making food is easier for me than it is for other people. I'm not trying to show off and say, look at me, I do everything and grow everything from scratch. It's just one of my favorite things to do. So there are things that you might be really good at that I am terrible at, like taking care of animals. Like my kids are really great at it, and I am not as good at it. Get down from there. I am not as good at it as they are. So I leave the animal stuff up to them, and I stick to the cooking. So everyone has their own unique, everyone has their own thing that they're blessed with, that they are able to be really good at. And mine is cooking and growing things, and I really enjoy it. So I try to make it as easy as possible for myself. But I still do go a little bit overboard.
Right?
No, it doesn't die. It does not die. I do go a little bit overboard, and I guess, I don't know. It could get a little bit more complicated than it should. Like, I like to keep adding stuff after the fact and make it like some extravagant meal when it doesn't have to be. Because my family they love to eat, so they'll eat. If I made PB&J sandwiches for dinner, they'd be happy. If I made these stuffed peppers for dinner, they'd be happy. So they're really grateful. They're really grateful for the food that I cook. Most of the kids. Some of the younger ones are still at a picky stage where they're like, you cut it wrong. I don't know if any of you have any family members like that they get really specific about the way that something's cut, or if it's touching another food, or if it's the wrong color or the wrong size, and everything has to be perfectly consistent. But usually kids grow out of it, so it's okay. It's okay. So this is our stuffed pepper mixture. We are going to put in the stuffed pepper. I added a little bit of tomato paste because my sauce was not thick enough. I don't have enough time to just keep boiling it, so I cheated and I added some tomato paste to thicken it up. I do eat out sometimes because I just really enjoy food and trying different things. Like, to be honest, I had not tried Indian food until I was like in my late 20s, maybe early 30s. And I I thought it was so delicious. So like I like to go out to eat to try foods that I don't know how to cook myself, or something that I want to learn how to cook that I want to learn how to cook that I need to know how it tastes before I even cook it. So I'll go out to eat to try new things and to go on like dates with my husband, or birthday, have a birthday celebration for my kids. It does get expensive though, but I'm very thrifty, and I will find a restaurant that has like a special or a coupon. Like we have a local place here that does an all-you-can-eat thing, and locals get discounts. So I am always, yeah, we're not done yet. So these are our peppers that we are going to stuff. That one I stuffed already. I need to grate more cheese because the kids took like fistfuls of cheese, and I am going to. Thank you, Jonathan. Oh, there's my husband, Jonathan. Say hi.
Hello.
See,
Hi.
my husband is not a milkman. He just came home and brought the milk. So,
Everybody, I don't want you to drop
and
it.
my husband brought home my favorite ice cream, which is chocolate chip mint. Thank you, Jonathan. So right now, for anyone who's just joined, we are making stuffed peppers again. I'm sorry that it's taking so long for the people who have been here from start to finish. And we have Daniel. Say hi, Daniel.
Hi.
We have David. Say hi, David. He's eating cheese too. And we have Josiah. Say hi.
Look at the picture they put on the milk.
Yeah, it's a cow. They have a cow on the milk. And I am Joy, and I am making dinner for my family. It is almost ready. We have stuffed peppers, which is made up of peppers, and I put these peppers in the oven to get soft. I cut them in half first, and I put them in the oven. And we have this mixture of sauce, cheese, rice, and it's just regular tomato sauce. I made my own by putting it in the blender and then boiling it with the beef. And I'm gonna taste it. It's delicious. All right, so now I am going to take my peppers. Excuse me, sweetheart. And I am going to stuff my peppers. You are my sweetheart. I love you. Okay, so I'm going to stuff my peppers right here. I'm going to put, and when I cooked my peppers in the oven, it was to soften them so that I don't have to keep these cooking for too long, because then it would just take forever. So so these peppers were in the oven while I made my rice and while I cooked my ground beef. And then in the meantime, the peppers softened and I grated the cheese. I mixed the sauce with the rice. Then I mixed the cheese with that and the ground beef all together in this wonderful mixture. And now we're stuffing the peppers. And then at the end, I'm going to top it with some cheese. Delicious. It's one of my favorite dishes. I am happy, and I'm happy that I'm here with you and that you're helping me. And my kids,
You're not gonna do bad
I
things.
know that eventually you're going to do the right thing. Right, Daniel?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. There's my husband, Jonathan, and
Yeah.
there's baby David.
Say hi.
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 So we have been making,
Wow, this looks delicious.
yeah,
Oh my
together we have
gosh.
been making stuffed peppers. So I have a garden, and it's fall, and it's almost time to tear the garden down because there's gonna be a frost eventually. So I'm trying to use up the
all the veggies.
yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Is that ready?
So almost. We have to just put it in the oven.
Good
So
to see you, buddy.
I have peppers with a mixture of beef, rice, cheese, and tomato sauce.
Oh, I can't wait to try this.
I
I'm
softened-
starving.
It's almost ready. I softened the peppers, I cut them in half, and I put them in the oven to soften them. And then I stuffed them with the mixture. And I'm going to top it with a little bit more cheese. I'm gonna put it back in the oven, and it's almost ready. Okay, so here I'm gonna hand this off to Jonathan, my husband.
Okay.
My husband, I'm so happy he came home with ice cream for me.
I did.
I'm so
And then
excited.
the
Happy wife,
tornadoes
happy life, right,
ran
guys?
around.
All right.
Gals?
Favorite is
Yeah.
pumpkin.
So here I'm gonna set this camera up right here for you.
Okay.
And I just have to grate a little bit of cheese so you could say hello to everyone.
Yeah. It's
Hi, everybody. Well, I just got home after being at the office all day, so kind of a little shell shocked, but here I am with all the littles. This is where the real work starts, right? Okay. Sup? Hey, the mask. What's going on? How you doing? Okay. So yeah. So
happy, Mom. Are you happy, Mom?
I'm very happy.
You're very.
you guys probably know Baby David.
But
Baby David is my 1-year-old little man,
you making it?
and he is number one of 7 boys. Yes, he is. Yeah, that's right. I said that right. We have 7 boys. I don't know if Joy communicated that to you guys or not, but we got a pretty busy family. But we are blessed for sure, without a doubt. Yeah. Anyway, all right, Joy.
So someone was asking me earlier, why do you have one of the boys hold the baby for you, one of the older boys hold the baby for you while you cook? And I said, well, because the older ones don't want to be on YouTube, and in order for them to see Baby David, they would have to hold them and be on YouTube. So
And you know, we only do this maybe 20 minutes a day. Sometimes today it's unusually long, but
because I'm cooking right
they hold the baby a lot. Let's put it that way.
Well,
At
they
least.
hold the baby enough, not
Yeah,
a lot.
enough. They help out. You know, when the camera's not rolling.
Yeah, because our older ones, they work with my husband, so they're usually the older ones are usually at work with my husband and taking care of other things. So we just do this channel for fun, to share our lives with you guys, and just enjoying the everyday moments together. Let's see. Hi everyone who just joined our live.
Slimy fingers.
Thank you for liking and subscribing, everyone. Okay. So I'm going to grate the cheese on the rest of the stuffed peppers. So we are making stuffed peppers today for dinner, and part of it is topping it with cheese. And this is the rest of it. I'm gonna put it back in the oven so that the cheese melts, and then we're gonna have our dinner. So this is it, guys. This is what the stuffed peppers look like. It is green peppers. Oh, he wants cheese. Every time I bring this out, Baby David wants more cheese. So I grated a whole bunch of cheese earlier, but the kids just took
Victor
handfuls and
Gonzalez
ate it.
Cortez. Family beautiful. Hello from Chile. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Hello to you.
Okay,
You're
I'll
my
give you-
favorite YouTuber, he says, Hama. Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can have more cheese. Here's your cheese. All right, so here we are. Here we are with our cheese topped on the stuffed pepper. So I'm going to show you, actually I'm going to show you one of the peppers we got from the garden.
What?
It's almost
Look
as
at
big
this-
as Baby David's
Look at
head.
the size of that thing. Holy cow.
So we have our own garden outside.
Wow, that's easily 5 inches tall.
Yeah, and we got some, oh, it unplugged again. Watch out, honey. You can't pick that because then it unplugged.
You gotta keep plugging it in, Bubba. Look at the size of that pepper. I can't believe it. It's humongous. It's not plugged in still. I got you. I got you, Sid. Here.
Oh, it's plugged in, it's plugged in. And we have our tomatoes from our garden, which is what we used to make the sauce. And we used basil. And this is our, here, hold that, because I'm going to
Sure,
show our final
here.
product. So, our, let's see. I need a plate.
David is talking a little bit. That's right, he is. Does David prefer mom or dad? Who do you think he prefers? Mom, all day, every day.
Yeah.
Of course. That's his favorite.
All right, so this is our final oh, David. David grabbed it. This is our final product. It is our stuffed pepper. It will be melted because I'm going to put all of these back in the oven one more time and melt the cheese so that it'll taste nice and melty and delicious.
Smells amazing. I
So-
intermittent fast. I'm starving right now.
They look
Holy
messy,
cow.
but they taste delicious. They taste sort of like a really healthy pasta. I was saying earlier. So this is our dinner for tonight, and I hope that you enjoyed being with us and cooking with us. And Yes, we did have a prize-winning watermelon. Thanks for watching that video of ours. But yes, these are our stuffed peppers. We made a whole bunch of them because we have 7 children. There are 7 boys and then mom and dad. And we have enough for everyone. And I wish that you guys were here with us to try it. So, all right.
We didn't even cut into that watermelon yet, have we?
No, we did. I put it in the refrigerator. We'll probably have some
when we
later.
cut into it, we'll let you know how it all worked out.
Yeah. So, David, say hello to Alessi. She's waving.
Oh, Alessi's waving. Say hi. Say hi.
Oh, hi, Mommy and Daddy Moments. They said that's my sister, Mommy and Daddy Moments. Like and subscribe to their channel if you have not already. Mommy and Daddy Moments. David's cousin Alessi is on her channel, and they are the cutest babies when they team up together. So you have to see their channel too. All right, so everyone, again, this is our stuffed peppers that we made. This one has no cheese on it. This is one with cheese. They taste like a delicious, healthy pasta. And if you make it, it's very simple. You need peppers, cheese, beef, rice, peppers, cheese, beef, rice, and tomato sauce. And you mix all the ingredients together, stuff it in the pepper, put it in the oven, and you're good. You gotta bake it till the pepper is nice and tender, and you'll have a happy family afterwards. So, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed our live cooking show. All right.
That's awesome, Joy. I'm glad you did this.
Thank you everyone for joining, and have a wonderful day.
All right, bye everybody. Say bye, David.
Bye.
Say bye-bye. Bye. That's a boy, yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.